Hello, most dearest ones. This is Atara coming to you live and in person. And enjoy some beautiful sun rays behind me. And we are getting ready to crack into this information that is received. So, hope you're having a great day. Um, just enjoy your moments and being well with your moments that you have, the time or the space that you have, and knowing that you are fulfilled in that. So, here we go. Let's get this started. Oh, we're going to light incense. Let me light some incense. I got one going. I'm going to light this one, get it going. Let's get it started. And, I'm going to light some sage for you as well. And pretty much at this point, we're going to get into what we need to get into at this point, or what we can get into. And you are in a vortex space right now. It is not, it is no joke. So if you feel like you're getting some love from it right now, get your love from it. If you feel like you need to do some peace, get some peace out of this. If you just feel like you just need to get a sense of just knowing that um, you still have life in you. You still have the life force. You just still have vitality. You are vital. Um, and I must say that a lot of things that have been revealed um, that are coming forward right now are very different. So I'm burning some sage. So there you go. If you needed some, you got some at this point. You got some sage. Um, so as I like this sage and I say, that you receive just this clearing as we speak. You have an open mind, open space, so you can feel safe in this moment. So I'm gonna put that down. That's right here. So, message of the day. If you are sensing um, catastrophe, destruction, being puzzled, not able to see too much in front of you, you're going in circles, you're seeking things that every time you seek it, it's not there, it's not for you. If you are experiencing that, you are onto something. You're onto the next piece of your rise. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. So, look, what is being said to you? What is being drawn to you? Look, this story will get stronger as you go along the journey. For real, this is gonna get stronger because you pretty much are at the point where you're ready. You are the knowing. Yesterday's video, hello to the know-it-alls, knowing thyself. Um, so now we're on to the part of, if you've ever had to witness, I'm going to use put some smoke somewhere. If you've ever had to witness destruction, trauma, being pulled apart, feeling like you're broken, um, having a puzzled mind, and everything you say just you don't have that peace that is going to make you feel the most comfortable. So if you have that as an issue, if you've had that, we're talking about that right now. So we're talking about trauma. We're talking about getting to the sense of yourself to where if you are experiencing trauma, you will give yourself TLC, tender loving care. Um, if you have ever witnessed trauma, give yourself the TLC, the tender loving care. So another way to say that is total leveling creating or creator. So giving yourself the total leveling of a creator. Look, you know, at times this can seem like it's rocket science, but it is not. It is totally simplistic. And you arrive at this because you are on this piece. You are in these moments. You are being present. So give yourself a present. Be present. Give yourself a present and be present. How about that? So look, if you are um, witnessing trauma, there's two important steps. First, you respond in a way that gives you the most comfort. Um, if you're witnessing trauma with someone else and it's someone else, you respond in a way where you're giving that being the most comfort. If you are witnessing someone speaking about some things that they have never divulged to anyone, see if there's opportunity for you to talk to them about it or send them to someone. If you cannot deal with it and you don't feel like you're equipped to do so, call the 211 in your area code. You know, go to the wisest one of your community, of your family. Um, this is not territory that at this point many of us have not experienced due to what's happening in the planet right now. Um, Trauma is definitely high on the list at this point. So, um, total leveling care, okay? So, and I say a tender loving care. Um, when you're in trauma mode or when you're experiencing trauma, you can often feel like it's a battlefield, like you're in some type of battle that it's an unspoken thing. It's not like it's not like a present thing. It's not like right in front of you, but you can feel it, you can sense it. These are the events that I'm speaking of right now. So just bear with me that look, it is trauma is most definitely made a significant impact upon a lot of people's lives. Um, and by trauma, I can go into all those details, or I can go into saying all these statements, but I pretty much am aware of the sense that I'm pretty sure many of you know some of those details, okay? And they would involve physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, okay? Like some deep seated issues of someone else that they are putting onto you in your situation. Like you're not, it's not because of you that that these people got their problems and it's not your problem. Okay, I'm gonna say that. So the best way for you to to proceed, one of the best way is to make sure you're caring for yourself. If you are not, you need to figure out what you need to do to care for yourself. Um, if you're not giving yourself the total leveling care, the best care, the highest best care. Um, Oftentimes, when people are experiencing traumatic events, they go into a freeze mode. They freeze, literally. Thank you for confirmation. Big boom. Big boom. Freeze. Total confirmation. So, look, thank you. um, if you are experiencing that and you're in a freeze mode, like it's literally like you cannot hear anyone. The only thing that you're sensing or seeing is that what's in front of you, or it's taking you back to another traumatizing or traumatic event. So look, it is. it's territory, and it's space that is you tread into it lightly. We go into a inner space of just just love yourself. Like, look, don't judge yourself because somebody else is beating the crap out of you, and you took that. You took it. What you gonna do? Um, don't judge yourself because these other beings didn't know how to keep their hands to themselves and they misused you in your body. That happened. Don't judge yourself because people don't know how to not call people names without getting their point across. It happens. Don't judge yourself because every time you turn around, somebody's saying something negative about you, even if it's not true or true. It happens. If you are on the planet Earth right now, I am speaking beyond Earth, actually, but we're not going to go to that part. But we just going to say this. Look, there's some really traumatized, ignorant, um, ill-mannered, dysfunctional, relentless, um, no, no acting, common sense beings. And then there's just these NAAs. If you don't know what that is, you can just look it up. So, and I didn't say NA. I said NAAs. So look. So if you are feeling like you're definitely on this path where you're coming from a space of being traumatized and you're coming from a space of not knowing exactly what to do, you you can make a plan on how to get yourself into a highest best space. So rule number one, tip number one: am I looking at patterns in my life and seeing if all these beings that I'm meeting, um, are they any bueno? Are they any good for me? Like, I don't mean good for me. Are they treating me with respect? Are they treating me with dignity and respect? Even if they don't agree with you, if they don't treat you with dignity and respect, it's out the window. So that's the main part. Tip number two: can you make the necessary moves to learn how to, excuse me, um, be with people that's in your highest good. Be in a situation that's out your highest good. Are you able to look at your past and know that you're not living your past anymore? Your past is your future. You can not make your past your future by making one step or one change in that direction of the other side of what you used to do. You know. hmm So look, it's not a matter to throw any stones or rocks or glass houses or anything like that. It's just a matter of you need to care for yourself. That's what it's boiling down to. You need to care for yourself. You need to give yourself that appropriate attention, and don't have no qualms about it, like at all. Just and if people can't understand that you take care of yourself, they they don't need to be in your life. I'm just gonna tell you. Okay? Because anybody that knows that you care for yourself, they would wish you the best, and they will figure out how they can support you. And if you tell them you need them to back off, and they do so, they honoring you out of respect for you. You know, if they checking on you, let them check on you. That they gonna want to make sure you're alright if they even care about you even this much. You know, sometimes that's just enough to begin a flourishing or a wholesome, a healthy relationship. So that's just the way it is. So I am going to pull some cards right now. Look, so I just got done meditating. If you can't tell, so I just got done meditating. And in meditation, the main um, information and the main focus was just to be truth, um, and living. Um, Outside of trauma, not in trauma, but outside of it. So if you're on the outside of it, you can more view in and see where the pieces where they fit. So living outside of traumatic events and traumatizing conversations and things that keep happening. So I'm gonna use my numerology cards today. Um, some of these beings just don't care, and you know what? Sometimes you just got to be like not caring that they don't. That was a good one. That was right on point. So sometimes you just gotta be like not caring that they don't care. What you want me to say? Like, that's probably the best thing I can tell you right now. And I usually don't even jump at these things. But anyways, so I'm just saying, like, look, you want to get your life back in order, you need to do some ordering process. You need to get your request in order. You want to make a better change and a better life for yourself, you need to get in order to do so. So you do the ordering. You do the ordering. Start going toward the ordering, being um, just with yourself and knowing who you are, and studying who you are enough to where you know that what you have to give is a lot. You have a lot to give. I'm just saying, you have a lot to give. You know, this little planet is off the chain, but you just got to know that everything's working out always in your best, highest good. And if you don't know that, you need to get into that practice. You need to get into a practice of where you can feel confident about yourself. And if you need to do the little things to get there, you do those little things. Oh, there we go. You do those little things to do so to get there. And nobody has time. Look, if they do have that amount of time, they not putting forth the work they need to in themselves. If somebody criticizing you and hanging over you that bad, man, I'm just saying. Oh, there goes okay. So look, if somebody's doing all that, they just don't have no clue as to who you are, and you know they don't. So you make sure that you do know who you are. So here's the crystal that was on top. It's a white crystal quartz. We're going to go ahead and pull these cards over. And as I said, look, this is about being truth. More about being your truth and going through trauma and realizing that these traumatic things and people's places and things are just your rise, or just your things that show you how you can have total determination. So let me get to the point here. Let's turn around. Ooh. And everything I'm talking about is being in your truth and being in your rise. And you're going to have some pride to get there. And the number is 1 plus 9 is 10, but it's 19. But it's a 10, the number 1. Look, pride in yourself. Take pride in yourself. Take honor in yourself. Start knowing your truth. Step number 2, let's see what's up. Ooh. Well, this is talking about discipline. Okay, so if you are this being and you're hearing this reading, it's a general read. Like, okay, I'm talking about being abundant and all this, and learning how to get through things. So the financial discipline, if you have some issues with financial discipline, you just have to learn how to be disciplined about it. Like, you need to get a game plan, you need to budget, you need to figure out how to do that, and just learn that you don't have to spend frivolously. Something simple, just like that. And the third card. So this other card, oh, those are pretty. This card was about, this card is about domestic harmony, look. And it's a 1 again at the top, 10. Domestic harmony. What's harmony? Domestic, local, centralize your people that you hang around. Get into the harmony. I mean, I can't make that one up. That money one was really thrown in there, so that's for somebody in particular. But this is a general reading, okay? And the bottom card is a 99. Look, have enough compassion for yourself. I mean, this conversation has only been about being your truth and being within your space. So, as I always just say, enjoy your sun, your moon, and your stars, because you are these. DM me for a session, a reading, or consultation. The links will be below. Now, like, subscribe, or share any one of these videos that you see that you feel like somebody needs to know something about. I also have a Venmo account, and that donation account is listed below. Um, and I also have a t-shirt shop now, like wholeheartedly. I have like some t-shirts on there. It's kind of funny how they all came about, but um, so check it out. Book a session, a reading, or consultation. You will not be disappointed. You will be totally intrigued, and you will be given lots of information. And enjoy your sun, your moon, and stars, because you are these. And Atma, namaste. I'll be seeing you.